Most men are not deceived by women. They are deceived by their own optimism. They mistake warmth for loyalty, attention for commitment, chemistry for devotion. And by the time reality reveals itself, they have already invested more than they can afford to lose. Here is the Stoic rule. Ignore what is said. Observe what is done repeatedly, under no pressure, with no audience. Love is not emotional expression. It is behavioral consistency. In this video, we are not discussing attraction or romance. We are identifying 10 behaviors women do only when a man has been internally chosen. Not admired, not entertained, chosen. Once you see these markers, confusion disappears, illusion collapses, and your standards recalibrate permanently. 1. She becomes attentive to your state, not just your words. When a woman loves you, she tracks your condition, not your conversation. She notices shifts in energy. She senses pressure before you explain it. She responds to what is happening beneath the surface. This is not caretaking. It is attunement. Temporary interest reacts to what you say. Love responds to what you carry. 2. She shields your reputation in environments you never enter. A woman who has chosen you does not negotiate your dignity. In social spaces where you are absent, she corrects tone. She redirects disrespect. She refuses to participate in casual diminishment. This behavior has no reward, which is why it is rare. Protection without surveillance is loyalty in its purest form. 3. She removes emotional alternatives without announcement. Women do not commit verbally first. They commit structurally. When she loves you, attention elsewhere loses its appeal. Validation becomes irrelevant. Emotional doors close quietly. There is no speech, no declaration, only absence. And absence is the most honest signal of choice. 4. She integrates into your trajectory without hijacking it. A woman in love does not interrupt momentum. She observes how you move, how you build, how you allocate energy. Then she adjusts without demanding rearrangement. She does not require you to slow down to feel secure. Alignment replaces negotiation. 5. She remains present during your unimpressive seasons. Attraction thrives on strength. Love tolerates exposure. When performance drops, when certainty fades, when the image cracks, she does not recoil. She stays engaged. She listens without leveraging information. She does not archive your vulnerability for future conflict. This is where selection becomes visible. 6. She treats your input as structurally relevant. Love changes how decisions are made. Your perspective becomes part of her internal calculus. She pauses before choosing. She consults without obligation. This is not dependency, it is inclusion. And inclusion signals long-range thinking. 7. She lowers chaos. She does not introduce it. Pay attention to your nervous system. When she loves you, interaction feels stabilizing. Conversation clarifies rather than confuses. Presence regulates rather than agitates. Peace is not boring. It is efficient, and efficiency is attractive to women who think long-term. 8. Her effort persists when convenience disappears. Desire fluctuates. Discipline does not. A woman who loves you maintains effort through inconvenience. Fatigue does not excuse withdrawal. Distance does not erase intention. Consistency is the signature of internal commitment. 9. She honors your structure instead of testing it. A woman who respects you does not challenge your boundaries to measure importance. She does not provoke distance to create reassurance. She does not compete with your principles. She understands that structure is what made you valuable to her in the first place. 10. She chooses you quietly and repeatedly. Love is not dramatic. It is procedural. She chooses you in unobserved moments, in tone, in timing, in restraint, not loudly, not emotionally, but reliably. That is not romance. That is selection. Men who understand behavior do not beg for clarity. They watch, they measure, they decide. If you see these patterns, protect them. If you do not negotiate your standards to create them. Real love does not persuade. It reveals. And once you learn to see it, you are no longer fooled.